Are you gonna tell me, or am I just gonna have to wait until it comes up?
You'll see. You'll see when they see.
Okay, I'm excited. Take off pants, shit on floor. You're right. It's gonna be great. Are you playing Don't Shit Your Pants?
No. Volgarr the Viking.
What?
Volgarr the Viking.
What's that?
It's Volgarr the Viking. What the fuck do you think it is?
Oh.
Oh. Wait, I gotta plug my controller in for this shit. And I probably gotta turn the game audio way the fuck down.
Yeah, I can do that for you. Right?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, I just updated the stream.
Okay.
To
Volgarr with 2 R's.
Yep.
Alright.
What is this? This looks great. This looks fantastic.
Alright, controller is working. Alright, we're good to go.
Great. 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 Everything's great. Everything is awesome and everything is possible. Turn down for what? Beep, 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 beep.
Somebody sent this as a gift a while ago. I'm just getting around to it now.
Okay.
It's kind of neat. Kind of neat.
Looks like a great little 2D hack and slashy.
Balls hard.
Balls. Oh, okay.
That's the whole gimmick. Like, it's extremely hard.
All right. Digging the animation, by the way. All the tiny little animations, like that red flag that you went by in the beginning.
Yeah.
Ooh, great blood bursts.
Are you kind of just seeing it start up?
Yeah, this looks great.
You would love it. You would love it.
This looks hard as balls. Like, is there a delay on swinging your sword?
No.
Oh, okay. It kind of looks like this.
You can't correct during jumps.
Uh-huh.
And you die in few hits.
Sure. I'm sure there are spikes in this game, for anyone asking.
Yes, there are. This game would be remiss without spikes.
Yes, yes. I'm sure there are spikes. Really funny and really fun animation. Everything, you know, has his chest quivers when you jump, is what I'm noticing. It is. This is like Tiny Barbarian, only bigger. This is like Big Barbarian.
Larger Barbarian. Larger Viking. Let's be fair. This man has his own culture. He's not a barbarian.
That's true. That's true. They say it also reminds them of Super Star Wars. Sure.
Yeah, fuck it.
Jack, yes, I would notice the chest quivering. So, what of it?
Oh, damn.
What
Snap!
of it? You know, if it, hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
Yeah, doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Maybe this is a lot like Yor, the Viking from the future. Oh, nice double jump is what I just saw your double jump to not get hit by spikes.
Fuck! Fuck! I was doing so good. I was doing great.
Oh, sorry, Cora. Like I didn't see before. Rich, have you played Elite Dangerous?
Elite Dangerous? No.
Elite Dangerous.
No.
I mean, neither have I. So I'm sorry, Cora. Like we have not.
Why did I do that?
I don't know. Why did you do what?
I don't know. I'm gonna die, so I can start with my shield.
Oh, okay. Yes, this does look a lot like Ghosts and Goblins meets Altered Beast.
Yeah, that's actually a perfect description of this game.
Yes. Yes, you're absolutely right. No, I don't know if I played any of the Elite games. I don't know what Elite games are. Do you, Rich? Or?
No.
Okay.
This has a retro-style Genesis manual.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, there's like a PDF online for it.
That's great. That is great.
Oh, shit!
Rich should look in. Oh, you should look into Elite Dangerous. It has similarities to TIE Fighter, only it's an open world.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Look into it.
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Right now, though, we're playing Volgarr the Viking.
That's true. Oh, yes, and I see you in chat have already answered, but yes, we've played Shovel Knight. I beat Shovel Knight 100% on stream.
Yep.
By the way. Great game, that Shovel Knight.
Previous streams can be viewed on the YouTube.
On the YouTube and on Twitch. Right here on Twitch. You can look into our highlights section. I also upload those highlights to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/user/previously recorded.
And I did not intend that to be a shameless plug. That's a legitimate answer.
Absolutely. 100%. Good.
What?
Good. What indeed? Okay, Rich.
Yeah.
I have something very serious.
Oh,
to
fuck. What?
This is going to be a conversation. So you're about to have to get good at playing and talking at the same time.
Yeah. That's not gonna happen, but we can try.
So, on the advice of some people, Lisa and I recently started watching a show on Netflix. And it turned out to be absolutely terrible.
Yeah. Never listen to these people again.
And many people have recommended this show to me. And in general, it's something that we would like because we're a fan of like sci-fi kind of stuff.
You're not gonna tell me you hate Farscape, are you? You're gonna tell me you hate Farscape.
I got 5 episodes into Farscape, and it is a sham of a show.
What? A sham?
An absolute goddamn sham.
How
of
is
a
it
show.
a sham?
Maybe sham is too harsh. It's bad.
Explain.
This is going to be a thing, and I know. So, Farscape, as far as sci-fi goes, Farscape is a science fantasy show.
Yeah.
Which takes a little getting used to because, it feels very Star Trek.
Yeah.
Lost astronaut trying to work its way home, but of course, there's nothing scientifically based about it,
Mm-hmm.
But that's fine. That's hard to get used to because it feels very Star Trek. But that's not the whole. That's not the whole of it. So far, think back to the first 5 episodes of Farscape, Rich, right?
Yeah.
Our main character, muscly white guy. I can't even remember his name.
John Crichton.
John Crichton. What is he trying to accomplish?
He wants to go home.
Okay. So in the first 5 episodes, he does and says nothing that indicates he wants to get back to Earth. I am not exaggerating.
What do you want him to do?
I don't know. Say that he wants to get home.
Jack,
Like-
I think you're nuts.
For example, Rich, the Star Trek Voyager, right? They don't necessarily do something
No.
that helps them get home every time, right?
Remind me what happens in the first 5 episodes.
Okay, so first episode is obviously he gets through the wormhole,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And he accidentally kills the brother of a peacekeeper,
Yeah.
right?
Pilot episode.
The
Yes.
pilot episode, right? Episode 2 it gets a little hazy. Even though
that's one of the worst episodes of the series, episode 2.
Sure. Well, great. And then there's the Bug Replicant episode. Oh, that might be episode 2. Is the Bug Replicant episode?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the episode where there's like these space bug creatures that can make duplicates of everyone.
Yeah. The first season is not the best. The first half of the first season is not the best Farscape. Same with Doctor Who, Jack. You're a big fan of that shit, so...
Doctor Who has one bad episode, and after that, it gets good.
No, that's not true at all.
We tried 5 episodes of this, and like I said, so nowhere in the 5 episodes does John Crichton give any explanation of what he is attempting to accomplish in the series. In fact, further so, none of the characters have any overarching goal. We are not told what any one of these escaped prisoners is trying to accomplish in the series.
Well, you learn more about certainly Dargo has a lot more. Rigel wants his throne back.
Sure, he never does anything to indicate that. And he never says any. Well, I suppose he did. Like he mentions being usurped, but no one is trying to do anything to better their situation. No one mentions anything they have to do to better their situations in the first 5 episodes, and that particularly is why I call it a sham. Because none of the characters have any motivation that I can lock onto. Besides, of course, not dying from immediate circumstances, right? Technically, storytelling-wise, it's missing a ton of connective tissue, and a lot of that is, I'm sure, budgetary. Like, for example, the last episode we saw, they were on a big peacekeeper ship, the most feared peacekeeper ship.
Yeah.
And they were looking at the peacekeeper ship on their scanners, right? And they said, we should go in there and salvage for stuff. And there was a little bit of a debate whether or not they should go in there. And they decided to go in, right?
Yeah.
And then the next scene, they're on the Farscape, or whatever their ship is called. The Leviathan? What do they call it?
The Leviathan? Moya?
Moya. They're on Moya. And they're about to go onto the ship, and all of a sudden they just open a door, and they're on the ship. They're on the peacekeeper ship. It is never, like, we're never shown an exterior shot that they docked. They never mention, like, this
is made on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Right, but...
They had a budget of $3.45.
These are important things as far as storytelling is concerned. They could have been like, they could have had a line of dialogue that said, okay, we've docked, we're ready to enter. But no, they just opened a door and all of a sudden they're on the peacekeeper ship. And that shit is unacceptable. Like, there's no... It was lacking a ton of this connective tissue where oftentimes I didn't know where people were, how they got there, or what they were intending on doing until they had already gotten there or done it. And that's acceptable on a couple occasions, but this was all over the first 5 episodes.
All right, Jack.
I gave it...
I can't change your opinion on things.
I gave it a real legitimate shot, and I was really disappointed.
Oh, you fucker! I'm not talking to the game, I'm talking to you for not liking Farscape.
And yes, I am criticizing the production value of Farscape. That is true. Chad. But there are things you can do when you have a tiny budget, and they didn't do any of them. And by the way, a lot of the production value I found charming. The puppets were great. I mean, they were puppets, but I thought they were cute and
Which
wonderful.
means they were superior to CGI, you mean, when you say they were puppets? Because you sound kind of condescending when you say that, slightly.
Oh, I don't mean to. No, I mean,
they were puppets.
They're puppets, and they're like Yoda is a puppet. And Yoda is obviously a puppet, but it's charming. And, you know, a lot of the creatures are puppets, and a lot of the costumes are, like, obviously costumes, but they look great, and they have their own unique style to them. And I found a lot of that to be very endearing, though low budget, you know. So, I'm wrong and I should feel bad. I don't think so.
No, I am fully with the chat. You are wrong and you should feel bad.
Why? Because I don't like the show where the characters have no motivation. Oh, by the way.
Except they have a lot of motivation.
They didn't mention or do anything to show their motivation. I'm just going off of what I saw on the goddamn show. Also, John Crichton.
Yeah.
Is
amazing.
Is a scientist.
Uh-huh.
Would you categorize him as a smart man?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he has to be, right? He's a theoretical physicist. He's a pilot in LASA. You know, I would think of him as a smart man, right? So then why, during the course of these 5 episodes, does he insist on making Earth pop culture references and then not understanding when the aliens don't get them?
He's probably used to making them, for one. Yeah. And for another, he might not care that they don't get them. That actually might amuse him.
No, he gives this. He makes a big deal out of them not understanding his pop culture references. Where he's just like, John Wayne, you know, John Wayne, the Duke, and then like the aliens look at him like he's crazy, and he's like, oh, come on, it's infuriating. Yes, all the characters are very shallow and predictable, and more so, they don't do anything, and they don't say what they're trying to do. Ugh. Gah. Gah, Rich.
Jack, fuck off.
What?
Just
No.
fuck off.
I was really upset with Farscape. No, and by the way, John Kilo, the first season of Next Gen had some great episodes.
No, it didn't.
It absolutely
What was
did.
good in the first season?
I'm sure that we just rewatched
in the first season.
What about Riker joining the Klingon ship?
That's second.
That's first. That's first.
Are you sure that's the first?
I have no idea. I'll be honest with you. I'm very bad.
Does he have a beard?
No, he does not have a beard.
Are you sure about that?
I'm 80.
I could swear that's second season.
I'm 75 to 80% sure about that.
Chat, can we correct Jack on this?
When does Riker join the Klingon ship? Season 2. Ooh, damn it. That's a good one. All right, that's a good episode. I'm sure there are good episodes in the first season.
No, there aren't. There really aren't. There really aren't.
I mean, the pilot is good. We have the basics of the character. There is a greater morality tale. Like, you understand what the show is all about. It's not great. It's not like classic.
The pilot is like acceptable. I don't know that I would say great.
By the way, I'll take acceptable, because none of Farscape was acceptable. The first 5 episodes.
There's no accounting for taste.
This is good. The first season, they were finding their footing, but all the episodes had the components.
Farscape finds its footing for like the first half to third of season 1, and then it finds it, and that show is amazing. From the minute Scorpius shows up, that show is great, because at some point they realize that the villain is kind of just bad. Okay. And they don't really phase him out. They use him differently, and there's a new villain, and that is Scorpius. Scorpius is great.
Okay. Sure. Crocodile Brain, I will not stop. I can talk extensively about the first 5 episodes because I just watched them. After that, I can't, but listen. I was at a thing recently. We were at a game night with some friends over the weekend, and once again, this whole Farscape thing came up. And the fact that I had never seen Farscape was once again a bewilderment to those around me. you like sci-fi and you've never seen Farscape? And I was like, no, it's just, it's something that was never on my radar. So finally, Lisa and I hunkered down and we watched some episodes of Farscape and were thoroughly disappointed. Yeah.
John Crichton is trying to get home all the time.
No, not in the first 5
Well, I don't give a shit about the first 5 episodes. I've seen the entire series. He spends a lot of time investigating wormholes.
Sure, but you know what? Give me a hint of that when the show fucking starts.
I know there's an early episode where it happens too.
Maybe it's episode 6.
It might be.
All I'm saying is it's upsetting because like they mention it in the opening credit sequence, right? Where he's like, I'm trying to find a way home. But then throughout the entirety of the episodes, he doesn't even mention it. You know, where he's like, we should head in this direction because I need to find a map, right? Like just one line of dialogue.
He doesn't know what direction to find a map, Jack.
Well, then give me a line of dialogue.
He has no idea where
that.
he is.
Give me a line of dialogue saying that. Like, give me something to lock onto with our main character. But no. Yeah, I'm sorry. The badass woman from Farscape will say something tough, overacting. I want her to die. Yeah, again, they're stock characters, and I'm sure throughout the entirety of the series they get filled out. But yes, there's all the stock characters. There's Crichton, who's our handsome white male lead. There's the preacher alien who also happens to be a total badass, like our priest, peace-loving alien who happens to also be really good at kicking ass. There is the badass alien who also has the heart of gold. And then there's the other badass alien who has the heart of gold. And then there's the farting puppet.
I just want to end the stream now. Everybody, I think Jack has prematurely ended the stream.
Tell me,
you are wrong about the series.
Tell me I'm wrong about those generalizations of the characters.
What were your generalizations again? I was so dumbfounded I wasn't listening to you.
There's stock, muscly white male lead.
He's not stock.
He's everything, man. He's smart, he's funny, he's handsome. He's quirky, but also grounded. He's everything, man.
You're right, the main character should have been a boring fuck.
Not a boring fuck, but it's fine. He's fine. He's absolutely fine. And then there is a peace-loving priest alien who also happens to be able to kick everyone's ass. The blue alien lady,
yeah.
Right? And then there is super tough alien guy with the heart of gold. And then there's super tough alien girl with the heart of gold.
Where do you get heart of gold with Dargo, incidentally?
He seems to have loyalty. He has a warrior's code of ethics. And then there's farting puppet, who is the puppet that farts. And I'm not saying that to be dismissive. That's what he does, and that's fine. He's comic relief. Oh no, Doctor Who had plenty of stock characters. I don't mean stock characters does not a bad show make it. Stock character, you take a stock character and then you build off of it. And as Rich said, I'm sure they build off of these stock characters as the series goes on. I will not be privy to that as I don't plan on watching anymore. But yes, Dargo is the Klingon. He's the Klingon,
yeah, in early season 1.
Yeah, he's the warrior with his code of ethics.
Later on, he evolves a bit. He's less generic honor-bound alien in the later seasons.
Oh, absolutely! I would absolutely.
He almost turns into drinking buddy.
Okay.
Like, at some point, John Crichton teaches him rock, paper, scissors, and that kind of becomes a running thing.
Sure, that's funny. Why do... Shweepy asks, Jack, here's a question. Why do video games put such an emphasis on jumping when people hardly jump in real life?
This gives you something to do in the game.
Yeah, it makes sure that your levels have a variety to them.
Would Mario be fun if you just ran from left to right?
Yeah, it kind of simulates obstacle courses, you know, going upstairs and whatnot, but it's a little more fun. And maybe, you know, height, mobility is a general, like, human want. Like jumping high, flying, that sort of stuff is a general thing that humans want. No, B-Plup, I'm gonna don't about things I don't like all the time. That's what I'm gonna do.
This is not good.
What?
I got no shield.
Uh-oh. Are you gonna face a big boss?
No.
Oh, okay.
At least I got a shield. It's a crappy one, but...
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I'm doing bad.
Oh. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You hate Farscape. You hate me. You hate everything I stand for. I don't know you.
If all you stand for is Farscape, then yes, but I think you stand for more than that. No, you know, I bear no ill will towards the things you like. Or towards you because of... I bear no ill will towards you because of the things you like.
I know.
I just don't like it.
Wow.
And hopefully I get... Think about this from an outsider's point of view, where it's like, if you were to watch those first 5 episodes fresh, nowadays...
I did!
You didn't
I got hooked on the show at some point. I started with the first episode.
But did you see them when they first came out?
No.
I don't know, man. It's I
didn't see Farscape for the first time till a few years ago.
Okay. Man,
3 or 4 years ago.
I can't get behind it. It's too. Like I said, I am 100% sure it gets better, but these first 5 episodes, I cannot get behind. It might get better in episode 6, but I won't give it another chance.
Alright.
Yes, it's just another reason to hate me, everyone, because I don't like Farscape. And I'd like to think I've given a solid enough reason for it. But
your reasons are wrong, but at least you give them.
They're not... what are you talking about? None of the characters have any motivation.
Uh-huh.
Characters should have motivations to do things.
Uh-huh.
This is not wrong. This is how this is how storytelling works.
Uh-huh.
Whatever. How about that? What do we do when we fall? You're right, guys.
Guy jumped over my spear.
Oh. No, I'm not doing a TV version of judging a book by its cover. 5 episodes. By 5 episodes, you should have a good enough feel for a show.
I gave up on Doctor Who after like 8.
That to me is crazy. Then, and you know, if you're not into it, that's fine. Like, to me, Doctor Who started getting good at episode 2. Like, the first episode, Rose is terrible. That is just undeniable, a terrible, terrible episode. And I can 100% see anyone giving up on Rose, because I gave up after watching Rose. I decided not to watch more. Then I plowed through. And episode 2, with the face of Skin and the end of the Earth, I thought it was great. But that is your opinion, Rich. I'm going to be fine with it. I disagree with you, but I'm going to be fine.
I'm not telling you have to get back in there and watch more Farscape. You don't want to watch anymore. That's
Right.
your problem.
Right. Yes. Oh, you guys in your damn semantics. Episode 2 of the 8th season or whatever of Doctor Who. You know what I'm talking about, you jerks. They're saying episode 2 was in 1961. Get out of here. You know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Ah, you goddamn fucking plant monsters.
Here we go. Rich.
Yeah.
Sinnerman has really hit the nail on the head, which is Jack is absolutely wrong about Farscape, and Rich is absolutely wrong about Doctor Who.
What?
That's the thing.
That's fine. That's fine.
And I love it. That's
What?
absolutely
Oh,
correct.
of course.
What'd you do?
I got hit by a bow. Well,
Oh.
not really a bow, more like a trap in the wall that shoots arrow things.
Tiki trap?
Sure.
Great. Emery801 says, Jack, the Great and Powerful. I just got a Blu-ray player. Are there any movies/TV shows I should buy? I don't know, man.
Okay.
I just
Great advice!
right? Here's the real thing about me is I got a Blu-ray player like 2 weeks ago because my brother-in-law had an extra one. And the only thing I've played on it so far is DVDs. I don't care about Blu-rays.
Yeah.
I stream everything, 100% everything. If it's not available through Netflix or Amazon, I don't watch it. That's almost the truth about me. There are a very few things I have left on DVD. There's a bunch of great B movies now coming to Blu-ray with extra commentaries and documentaries. So if you're interested in that, I would recommend that. But I stream everything. Okay, Mr. Waka Waka says this. My problem is not that Jack dislikes Farscape. I specifically disagree that the character's motives are unclear.
Yeah.
So that's what Mr. Waka Waka says.
Yes.
So, Mr. Waka Waka, in the first 5 episodes, name me a time in which our main character, John Crichton, has ever mentioned wanting to go home. And what will happen is you will not find that moment. You will not find him talking about wanting to go home, and you will not find him trying to get home to planet Earth in the first 5 episodes, because I just watched them over the weekend, and it does not exist.
Wouldn't your first priority be staying alive?
Moment to moment, 100%.
He's a complete fish out of water.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they make a point in those first 5 episodes that he doesn't even know how to open the space doors.
Yeah, I remember that. But, and like I said, if you compare it with a show it's very comparable to, like Star Trek Voyager, right? There is generally, in Voyager, a line of dialogue or some sort of movement towards Earth, right? Like, that's a general thing, is Earth is 6 million light years that way, right? So let's head that way. And then they get caught up in the day-to-day just staying alive stuff.
What about John Crichton's daily audio logs to his father?
So far, he's only done one of them in episode 2. So,
Well, you have watched the first 5 episodes. I'm sure that never happens again.
this is all I'm saying, is it hasn't happened. I'm not saying it never happens again.
Okay.
I'm saying it hasn't happened, and because it hasn't happened, there is weak character motivation, weak to non-existent character motivation. Right?
No.
No, this is 100% correct. I am absolutely correct in this. If they don't mention or do anything, there is no motivation. That is just a thing that happens. 100%. I'm sure later, Mr. Waka Waka says later, he's obsessed with getting home. And I think that'd be great. That would be a great motivation. 5 episodes is how deep I'm into it.
Yeah, he does get kind of obsessed.
Great. Jack needs characters to repeat their motivation every episode, or else he forgets it exists. No, I want to know what they're thinking and doing. That's what helps me understand what's going on. So he's busy being fun and hitting on the female peacekeeper and not doing nothing. This is a thing. Weak. To be fair, Jack only watched 4 episodes since episode 1 and 2 are a two-parter. Sure, that's fine. That's fair.
Oh! You've only watched 4 episodes.
Well, I watched the first 5 in Netflix, and so sure, I've only watched 4 episodes.
All right.
Fair enough, I guess. That's still. Yeah.
I can't even. I just can't.
Dick Neutral is saying I should keep watching it to see how wrong I am, but I'm not. This is the thing. I'm not wrong about these episodes I've seen.
About the first 4 episodes.
Right. I'm sure, like I've said a million times now, we get to this great characterization, but it does not exist yet. So I'm upsetting. They're saying I'm upsetting you with my Farscape talk. I knew it would.
Yeah.
I knew it would upset you. I'm just not into it.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Reptoflux asks Jack, where are all the white women at? Portland.
What?
So I said Portland. It's a very white city. Portland, Oregon.
There are white women all over the place.
It's true. Statistically speaking, no. Portland is very white. Yeah. Ooh, I haven't seen that. Agent Carter. I am actually looking forward to watching Agent Carter. Do you know anything about that, Rich?
No. I know it's 1940s woman from Captain America goes on adventures.
Yeah. I hear it's good. I hear good things about it.
I can't tell you any more than that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I can't tell you either. I've heard it's good. I'm looking forward to watching it. So that's all I got. Oh, Jimmy Jam 5. I did not know that Farscape took 12 years to make. That makes it better. Ooh, Emery wants to talk about other shows that I don't like, but the chat loves, like Firefly. Except for I loved Firefly. Firefly was great. Rich, did you see Firefly?
I never wanted to get into it because I know it gets canceled early. Mm-hmm. So it's like, why subject myself to that kind of heartbreak?
Because it's great. Even with the heartbreak, it's great.
All right.
It's super fantastic. Even knowing, I mean, what? There's 8 episodes. It's nothing.
Right.
There's nothing, and it's beautiful. That's great. Firefly is great. You know what? Here's the real talk about Firefly. Is the movie Serenity kind of like the wrapping up movie?
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of meh.
I figured that would be the case.
Oh, right. That's the whole thing. It's like trying to wrap up an entire series worth of lore, and yeah, it's kind of meh, but Firefly is fantastic. I should just rewatch Firefly. So.
I don't know. Will you give it a chance past 4 episodes, Jack?
Firefly was great at episode 1.
Oh, okay.
100%. Oh, there are 14 episodes of Firefly. Great. Great. Alright, that's a weird question.
Fuck.
You can do it.
There's a button to zoom out?
Really?
I just learned this, yes.
Oh, that's great. What? Okay. Lord Gonzo. This here again. The problem with nuanced opinions. I never said that The Rocketeer was bad. So settle down. The Rocketeer is a wonderful and great movie. I had some problems with some action sequences of it, but that does not make it any less a wonderful and great movie. It just has some questionable action sequences now that we've moved on to movies with better action sequences. In hindsight, it's dated, it's a little dated, but it is still a wonderful and excellent movie. Nuanced opinions.
So, Jack, let's talk more about your terrible taste in media.
That's fine. If that's what keeps the blood boiling, then I'm fine with it.
What games have you been playing, Jack?
I don't know if I should mention this, but I've finally accepted my fate and have been picking up and playing The Binding of Isaac again.
Yeah.
It should be noted that I am officially on bad terms with the people over at Nichols, because no one has ever answered my queries. That's the word I was looking for. No one has ever answered any of my messages about the PlayStation save bug.
There's probably nothing they can do, but they could at least tell you that.
Then an email saying that there's nothing they could do would have been very much appreciated. After my multiple messages and tweets at them have gone unanswered, I've decided to just accept my fate and restart playing The Binding of Isaac. And even though I very much enjoy the gameplay, there is a little twinge of sadness every time like I unlock something that I unlocked months ago. But good. You're happy?
Good.
Yeah. Are you happy that I'm unhappy about stuff? So
Have you played that one I loaned you the PS3 for maybe talking about it?
I have. I don't think I've gotten to the section you were talking about yet.
Okay.
But I have, and yeah, I mean, yeah, it's terrible. But I'm gonna get to that. I figured I didn't necessarily need to specifically play that. I just need the screen capture of what you were talking about. But no, I'm not gonna. No. This is not Edmund's fault. I do not blame Edmund McMillan for this because he didn't code this version. Nichols did. I'm upset at Tyrone Rodriguez, who was project lead, who I follow on Twitter, and I'm upset at Nichols in general because I emailed them directly. This is not Edmund's fault. Do not bring him into this. He made a wonderful and great game. But Jack, Nichols is a small company. Are you really that upset that they didn't answer your damn emails? Yes, 100%. Not because they're a small company, because I'm a customer and I had a complaint about the product that I bought. A product, by the way, that I've bought 3 times. I've purchased their game on PC, Vita, and PS4 because I'm such a big fan of it. I had an issue with their product, and they did not answer the issue I had with their product. So I don't care how big their company is. If you make a product, you should be able to answer for it. So, yes. Like, I recently had a problem with an electric kettle. It was leaking. I bought an electric kettle because I make coffee. And I emailed the company my problem, and I didn't have my receipts. I didn't have anything, and I emailed them some pictures of the problem I was having. It was leaking. They fixed it for me. It took a while, They weren't right on the spot with it. It took a while, but they fixed it. It was great. It's a great kettle now. My new kettle works great. Anyway. Sorry, I'm still very upset about losing my golden god save state.
It's okay.
It burns. It burns a little bit. It was a tea kettle night. It was tea kettle night again. You're right. I was having tea kettle night, and my kettle had a leak in it. Every time I put water in it, it had a slow leak in it. I have a drip funnel, for those asking. I have a pour over, and so I use a kettle for my pour over, a cup for coffee, and I bought a product, and the product was defective, and the company fixed it. That's what should happen when you make something. When you make something and it doesn't work, you need to address the thing that doesn't work about it. That's capitalism. That's how business should work. Yeah. So, John Kilo, are you giving me shit? Is that what you're doing? John Kilo says, sorry, I gave it a fair chance. I played through the first 4 rooms, but his motivation wasn't clear, so I gave up on it.
Thank you, John Kilo. That made me smile.
I think John Kilo's giving me shit. Avenged 11 Fold. Yes, Isaac does say that he wants to get out of the basement.
Well, they say it at the beginning of the game, but they don't remind you every level.
They say it during the cutscenes. You're right, and I usually skip the cutscenes.
Oh, fuck this!
But Isaac's motivations are very clear. You're right. That was very funny. I shot first says Jack hates every game that isn't Doctor Who. You're right. Everything is terrible all the time. What music have you been listening to? I haven't been listening to much music. I've been editing things that require me to listen.
Avenged 11 Fold. Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it. 5 months in a row. Thank you.
Thank you, Avenged 11 Fold. You've put up with us for 5 whole months. He probably hasn't seen the opening narration. Yeah, I have seen the opening narration. You guys understand? You guys understand that? I get what they're trying to be clever, Rich.
They're right. They're absolutely right.
TV
Honor
shows.
Archon. Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it.
These past 5 months with you too. That's great. I think it's great. You understand that TV shows and video games are different, right? Like, nah, whatever. How about that? Jack Rich, would you recommend me buy the Space Quest collection from GOG or Steam? Well, Rich is usually a fan of GOG.
GOG? You don't have to have Steam's permission to play it. You can just install it when you want, and yeah, it's yours.
The question, more so, if you're not a crazy person like Rich, is do you care about things like, you know, Steam achievements and other people knowing what you're playing?
Does Steam have achievements for...
I have no idea.
Fuck.
I have no idea. But, you know, if you care about what people know that you're playing or hours catalog, then get it through Steam. If not, get it through GOG. I got it through GOG, and it's good.
Because if it's a matter of convenience, like launching your games from Steam,
yeah,
you can take a shortcut and link that to Steam. Like, I can actually launch my non-Steam games from Steam just by linking the shortcut to the library.
Yeah. Oh, also yes, you can play non-Steam games in Steam. So, but I think GOG, like, I got the first 3 Space Quests through GOG just because they had a really great sale going on. So check the sales wherever you can get it cheaper. Get it there. Future Jay. They're bringing up some points which I'd like to refute. Jack Rich, Star Trek, and The Next Generation would start with the captain's prologue, but not always say in the episode that their goal was peaceful exploration.
Ooh.
Failure to show motivation? No, because you know what they did during those episodes? Peaceful exploration. They did the thing instead of talking about it.
Oh, what a waste.
Yeah, what a waste of a good point, Future Jay. They...
Oh, fuck it, I'm just dying.
Okay.
There we go!
They showed what they were doing, whether it was, you know, going to the trade thing or the whatnot and the who's it. They explored every episode, so we knew that by watching the episode. So in Spelunker, what makes the ghost come? Does it just randomly mess with you? I don't know, Avenged 11 Default. I didn't figure that out in time. I think it was a time. I think it was a set time. Where like every 2.5 minutes the ghost would come and mess with you, but I couldn't figure it out.
Yes, I know I'm getting very good with dying in this game, chat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're saying your shield is on your back for the arrows.
Alright, alright. I usually like to avoid them altogether because then I don't have to worry about not being lined up right.
Hold on a second, Rich.
Holding on. What the fuck? X-Mensa! Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it. 7 months?
7 months.
Have we even been doing this for 7 months? That's insane.
OctoJ says he's been subscribing for 9 months.
Holy
now.
fuck.
Right?
SN Gooms! Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it.
These past 3 months have flown by.
And
Snagooms.
people give me this shit. This game is very difficult. You people try it.
Yeah. I was letting Lisa know of all the shit I was getting for not liking Farscape.
Yeah.
That's what I used. That's why I muted my microphone so I could talk to her real quick.
Right.
She cheered me up. She let me know that it does fucking suck. So.
Well, she's wrong too. You're a family of people who are wrong.
Yeah, sure.
What a miserable time here. You hate Farscape. I'm dying at this game. This is like the Empire State Strikes Back of pre-rec.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's all downhill from here. Yeah, you're right. Now we need a Jack and Lisa versus Rich and Karen stream. Is there a 4-player game we could do?
Probably.
Probably. Cinnamon says, Jack, wrong about Farscape Packard. Sure. Emery 801, I don't know what you do about heartburn. I don't often get heartburn.
Tums.
Tums?
It's either Tums or ridiculously expensive invasive surgery. I think Tums is probably the better option.
I've heard that several cases of heartburn can be attributed to dehydration. And so just making sure that you are drinking more water I know that was a problem my dad had a while ago, where he was getting like constant, really bad heartburn, and eventually his doctor just like kind of went through his diet with him, and he was drinking almost no water throughout the day. And so the doctor was just like, drink fucking 8 glasses of water like you're supposed to, and his heartburn didn't go away, but reduced significantly to where he no longer needed to take medication.
Okay. Okay.
If that doesn't work, I've heard great things about Prevacid. That's like take daily heartburn medication.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I'm not a super authority on it, as I don't have
Oh,
it.
I'm so dumb.
Yeah. But I also drink a ton of water a day and eat relatively well, and so that could be why I don't have heartburn. So these are things to take into consideration. I talk funny.
I gotta be near some kind of checkpoint stage end here. I just have to. Oh, fuck! I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
The chat is now saying, Jack, wrong about Farscape, right about water.
I guess if you gotta be right
There you
about
go.
something.
There you go. I've heard. Right. Jack's dad drank 4 glasses of water, but stopped because he didn't feel the water's motivation was clear.
You're never gonna hear the end of that, Jack.
Never gonna, and I don't care because I'm right. Oh well, that's fine. What is this? Biscuit? No relation. What? This man knows his water. I drink a lot of water. I pee constantly. I'm peeing right now. Just have a little bag. Jack, do you enjoy a nice game of chess? No. I don't enjoy chess. I'm terrible at it.
I am awful at chess too.
Yeah. There are people who are good at chess. I don't have the mental fortitude to think that far in advance. I can't think 2 or 3 moves ahead. I can only look at the board and think of my next move. I don't understand.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I mean I got through that area unscathed.
Oh, okay. Great. Make the subtitle for prereq. I've heard great things about Prevacid. Meeble, we might have gotten your anime package. Rich, did you see anything at the studio for us?
What was in it? 'Cause I don't pick up the mail.
Meeble sent us an anime package.
Meaning what?
With different animated movies and series.
Maybe we're probably not going to do anything with it because it's anime.
He sent, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Great.
If it has, I haven't heard about it.
Okay, yeah. Neither Rich nor I get the mail. So, and the P.O. box is not checked daily. So, as of right now, the answer is no. And Rich, remember the trap. They're saying, remember the trap. I don't know what that means.
Hold on.
Okay. John B. 820, yes, I finished the first season of Attack on Titan. And that's all that's available through Netflix right now, and I rather enjoyed it. Really fun little anime. I heard some people complain about the pacing of it, but it seemed normal to me. I haven't watched recent anime, but it all seemed, it's slower paced. It takes a long time for them to do anything, but I thought it. I still like it.
That's fucking idiot.
Oh, okay.
I lost the shield and I lost the helmet and the sword. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're
I'm very sorry. No, I mean, I'm not super sorry. But, I want you to succeed in general, Rich.
I want to at least get to a fucking checkpoint. Is that too much
That'd be
to ask?
nice. Yeah. Attack on Titan gets crap fast later. And it might. The first season was all right. It ended a little anticlimactically.
Oh, shit.
Whoa. I was.
Oh, fuck.
Did you? Oh, I can't wait to see what just happened. It's fine. I was really hoping there was a big build up to the final. Oh, I see what just happened. There's a big build up on Attack on Titan to like this final battle, and it was a little anticlimactic. Second season is next year, I believe. I might pick it up again. I'm not super committed.
Holy fuck. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't even get a checkpoint near that thing.
You don't? You have to start from the... Oh my god. You have to start. That's great. I love it. That's a bit. Oh.
That's
hard as balls. I love it.
This game is hard.
Yeah, that's great. Old school hard. You can do it, Rich. Get good. Get good. Now this is pod racing. Jack loves bad things. Sure, why not? Sure. I didn't say I loved Attack on Titan. I thought it was good. It was fine. It was fine. Little over dramatic, if I'm giving it the full criticism. But that is to be expected when watching anime. That should never be unexpected when watching anime. Everyone's screaming about their emotions at top capacity. And
sounds dreadful.
It's it's a thing. You know what you're getting into when you watch anime. And, it's people screaming about their emotions and making big grand speeches on morality, and then giant things fighting and ripping off faces. So, it's fine. Yeah, exactly. It's fine. Thank you, Jerk Store. I'm glad that you love Taylor Swift, too. I don't love all Taylor Swift. It's just this recent album. Like any of her country music stuff, I don't give a shit about. But this new album is very poppy, very nice.
All right. One or two more attempts, then I got to switch to something else.
Okay. Do it.
This game has broken me.
I see the people are suggesting you play Battletoads.
I get it. I get it.
Yep. No, Jimmy Jam 5. If you're watching an animated feature and at one point a girl might be raped by tentacles, you're watching pornography. Not a regular anime. You're watching an animated pornography. Play FTL for cash. Thank you for subscribing. Didn't you already subscribe a little bit ago? But in any case, thank you. We very much appreciate it. Waffletail wants to know if I've played Super Crate Box. I have. I have Super Crate Box for my Vita. It's a fine little time kill. I haven't gotten very far on it. It's very, very hard, but I think I got it for like 50 cents, so it was definitely worth the 50 cents, because it's a fun little, neat little game, Super Crate Box. One level, endless runner-ish with shooting guns, but anyway, doesn't matter. It's fine game. Oh, that was play FTL for money.
Oh!
Rich, we have a play FTL for money and play FTL for cash. I wonder what they're looking for.
You know what? I kind of want to play FTL now. This is it. This is my last attempt on Volgarr tonight.
Here's a very serious question that I would like to answer.
Yeah.
Bones90 says, Jack, have you ever cupped your hand over your ass before farting and then smelled your hand immediately afterwards?
No.
No. And I will 100% judge you if you say the answer is yes. I've smelt my own farts before because, you know, that smell can sometimes reach my nose. But I have never intentionally cupped the smell in my hand. It's Fish Bus. Thank you for subscribing. We very much appreciate it.
Fish bus.
Huh?
Fish bus?
It's Fish Bus. What, Rich? Fish Bus.
Nothing. I'm just between Farscape and this. My night has turned to shit. Oh no! I guess I have to play FTL now. That's right, Chad. I am off the trolley.
You're off the trolley. Oh,
John
no.
beats 820. I am off the trolley. Cotterdam! Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it.
These
And that's not quite so sincere because you've only been, 4 months. Oh, well. Fine. Slightly sincere.
It's mostly sincere.
What do you know, Jack? You hate Farscape.
I do. I really do. I didn't... Because, here's the real thing. Like, I watched the first couple of episodes. And overall, it was fine. I wasn't blown away. I didn't hate him. Like I said before, I loved the charming puppetry and character design.
Jack has no motivation. Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it.
You son of a bitch. That is hilarious. That's great. Oh, Rich.
Yeah.
They want you to name your characters after the crew from Farscape.